Hello, welcome to Digital Farm TV Rural News. I'm Andy Walker. Fruit canning company SPC Ardmona has won a $70 million contract with the country's largest supermarket chain, Woolworths, only weeks after the federal government rejected a $25 million bailout bid by the company. Prime Minister Tony Abbott and Treasurer Joe Hockey have been quick to say the deal vindicates their decision to shut the door on assistance. Local member, the outspoken straight shooting Dr. Sharman Stone, describes the Woolies house brand deal as a victory for people power. Meanwhile, SPC Chief Peter Kelly has described the federal funding outcome as the best deal we never got. SPC has had a 60% increase in Woolworths branded peach and pear sales so far this year, largely due to grassroots social media support. Should be more of it. Australia could increase its food security role in Asia, with food consumption modelled under specific scenarios to more than double by 2030, according to new research from the Economist Intelligence Unit. The EIU report, commissioned by DuPont, considers scenarios for economic growth in the sector over the next decade, providing an outlook to 2030 that points to a situation where real per capita food consumption could increase by 79% for developing countries and could more than double in China and South Asia. This forecast spike in food consumption begs the question of who will fill the market gap. The report suggests that if Australia is to capitalise on this opportunity, it should consider changes in the nation's political and global approach to agriculture. An Australian energy company is generating renewable energy for thousands of American homes with a seemingly inexhaustible supply of energy: pig manure. Geopower Energy Limited is part of a joint venture in the largest biogas project of its kind in the world and sells carbon credits into the Californian trading scheme. The methane from the Blue Mountains Biogas project in Utah is used to produce 3.2 megawatts of renewable energy that provides electricity to 3,000 homes. The source is the largest piggery in the USA, home to about 75,000 sows and sending more than 1 million hogs to market every year, and owned by Smithfield Foods, America's largest pig producer. A major Western Australian beef processor says it has gone from being the hunted to a hunter after rejecting a big offer for its family-owned operations, the Countryman reports. Western Meat Packers Group founder Rod Russell said several companies had been interested in his 30-year-old business, including Japan's S Foods and WA-based Craig Mostyn Group. Mr. Russell said that after careful deliberation, WMPG had knocked back an offer from CMG and was now turning its attention to acquisitions. He said the family didn't want to see the company gobbled up and spat out, so it had decided to say thanks, but no thanks. Lamb prices are soaring across Australia. Cutlets have had the chop, and a lamb roast may soon be out of reach of the average family, with prices rocketing to record levels. The main reasons for price surge were a drop in supply and an increase in export demand, and producers in New South Wales scrambling to restock following regional rain events. Meat and Livestock Chief Economist Tim McRae says it was only August last year that the industry was talking about lamb prices breaking the $200 mark. It was now seeing a record set every week, even every few days. Getting close to Asia, the Australian Grain Industry Singapore conference this week was such a success it is set to become an annual event. The Singapore Fling focused on the quality requirements for grains and oilseeds of end users in critical markets across Asia. The conference was hosted by Grain Trade Australia, the Australian Oilseeds Federation and Pulse Australia. GTA's Jeff Honey said that with Asia such a high priority destination for Australian grain, AGIC Singapore provided an opportunity for customers, processors and marketers of Australian grain to gain an update on the Australian crop prospects, quality and logistics. Fuel efficiency in farm vehicles will be the focus of attention at an Energy Innovation and Efficiency seminar being hosted by New South Wales farmers in Moree this month. The seminar is the second in a series being run by the association under its Farm Energy Innovation Program. New South Wales Farmers Energy Innovation Manager Jerry Floors said diesel was a major, if not the single largest input cost for most broadacre farms. It was typically the largest cost after biocides and fertilisers. Annual diesel bills upwards of $100,000 were common. Pumping is also an area where significant energy savings can be achieved. With 2014 the International Year of the Family Farm, the pressing issue of farm succession will be a key focus of this year's Rabobank Farm Managers Program. The program, designed to strengthen the operational and strategic skills of tomorrow's farm leaders, will cover succession planning for farm businesses, along with a range of topics including leadership, business planning and financial and economic management. Applications are now open for the 2014 Farm Managers Program, which will be held in Victoria in June. Well, that's it for Digital Farm TV Rural News this week. I'm Andy Walker and look forward to your company again next week. Bye.